Hey yo, shout out. We're back. Me and Gio. So much has happened, huh, Gio? Like I said, we got Israel and Iran going off. We got Trump instigating in the middle of all that. Um, Still waiting to see if we're gonna join in on that. Um, what else happened, Gio? We got Caitlin Clark getting pushed around. Won't tell you the race. Um, yeah. How you been, Gio?
I'm good, man. I've been playing IT for lead the last few minutes. I came home early and Daniel
Gio, we
was
buy all this equipment, man, and we try to get fancy with it, and all it
nah.
does is get us headaches.
No, look, I'll give you a quick rundown. We've been trying to get live on Instagram for the longest, and I just been thinking like, man, maybe somebody's just doing it wrong. So, I gave it a try this time, and I think we're live on Instagram. I think
Hopefully.
we're live on Instagram. If
Shout
you're
out
out there in
Instagram.
the world, please confirm. Let us know.
Mhm.
Otherwise, welcome to the show. Before we get started, I would like to uh,
Ooh.
give a little
Ooh.
promo.
I love promos.
The last week we started our first gubernatorial candidate interview for Latino Free Minds, a little show we do called Know Your Candidate. Christian,
Mm.
you've been on Know Your Candidate, right? As a host.
I know all of them.
Well, we did our first governor one, and
He was sick as
tomorrow
hell.
he was pretty tight. He was pretty tight.
Serpo!
At this moment, I'm voting for Serpa. It could change tomorrow. It could change tomorrow.
Yeah.
So please tune in tomorrow, Wednesday, June 18th at 7 p.m. We'll be going live with Governor candidate Daniel Mercury on Know Your Candidate on Latino Free Minds. Um, so now that I've given that shout out for Daniel Mercury, um,
Mercury.
there has been a lot going on, man. A lot going on.
Well, what's bothering you, Gio? What's caught your interest? I know there's a lot.
Dude, I mean, last week we finished talking about the immigration stuff
Mhm.
and the deportations, the
Ooh.
riots. I mean, the protest. Uh, Unfortunate that the people are out there in Los Angeles protesting. I think they're still doing it, right?
Might be still doing it. Like I told you, my fiance didn't let me go. She didn't let me go to the protest, trying to get some vidge, and no, she said, "Yeah, you're worth more to me than some content." So yeah,
Yeah. Well, I'm grateful because I don't want to do this show by myself.
it got a little crazy.
Well, I could always have Danny come on, but I feel like when Danny's on, he slams dunk on me. He just a constant like, well, Gio, you're wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Because we are, Gio. Let's get. We're probably wrong. We need a Jamie. We
We
really
do.
do need a Jamie on behind these screens to
We need
really
a fact
set
checker.
our course. Yeah, man.
And with the protest, I don't know if it's still going on because I have given up on watching the news. Doesn't
Mm,
it seem like every time you get into it, you start watching it for a few days, and then you just get tired of it,
mhm.
and then it won't be until something big happens, like I don't know, Trump sends in the National Guard again, and then the judges decide to pull him out,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
then they appeal, so the National Guard is still there. I don't know. I don't know all
It's
the facts though.
it's spiking and dropping. I mean, in between all this, in between the last time we were on here, I think the following day or within the couple days, um, he kinda had mentioned, right? No, don't go in the farms, told ICE, no going into the farms, no going
Yeah.
into the hotels kinda thing, and I think there are some other few, I don't remember them. Um, but then even myself, Gio, like, I was thinking, like, wouldn't all the bad immigrants, wouldn't they just go be farmers? You know? Since it's becoming all, it would become, I mean, it doesn't really matter anymore. He reversed that. So, I don't know, Gio. Wasn't that really wasn't that really quick?
It was definitely a weird tweet. I felt like a lot was left out. I felt
Yeah.
like a lot was left out. Yeah, he it was the agriculture, the hotel people.
Mhm.
Um, it was is it food and agriculture?
Well, between all that, right, behind the scenes, you and I and the rest of the guys, we were like, "Oh, construction, go to construction." We were really
Yeah. Hey, I was
we
like,
flip
what about
sides
construction
real
guys?
quick.
All
Yeah.
my friends are in construction.
Hell yeah,
Like,
and
come on, dude. Hey, leave the
that's where
guys
the
at Home
money's
Depot
at,
alone.
Gio. That's where the money's at. That's it. So
Big respect to the guys in the fields.
mhm,
No disrespect to the guys in
no
the fields.
disrespect.
If you're working in a pack house, much love to you. But my guys in construction, the disrespect, right?
What we thought at first, yeah, but, you
Yeah.
know, that's neither here nor there because he right away because again, put
Yeah,
'em
after that, he
they
came out and
just
was
kept
like,
pushing your buttons, dude. They kept
yeah.
scooping his tits, and Donald Trump was like, "Alright, that's it," you know?
Yeah, he came in right
Guess
after that and
what?
was like,
All of
Get to
you
work,
guys."
get to work," and he named all the agencies.
Yeah.
He was like, ICE, border US Border and Customs and FBI, DEA, "Get to work.
Mhm,
The American people got your back. That's what they want you to do." And I'm like,
mhm.
"Here we go again."
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's, a lot there's a lot of chats that I'm involved in and a lot of conversations that I'm involved in, and everybody has the same sentiment because a lot of the groups that I'm part of, it's other Latinos in there too. So they're all just like, "Man, it's
the
so
Proud
messed
Boys.
up. It's all messed
Gio, what are the
up."
Proud Boys saying to you, Gio?
That chat is lit. That chat is happy. We're excited over there.
Proud Americans.
Let's do it.
Good
Yeah, we
people on both sides.
law and order, baby.
Yeah, man.
No, but there also is that other side of the argument.
Right.
It's it is true that all he's doing, I'm talking about Trump now,
Mhm.
all he's doing is enforcing the law
Right.
that was placed before him, set up, and the real thing, the real answer to what everybody wants is not going to come to the president. It's got to come through Congress.
Mhm.
So, if you want the immigration or if you want this to be worked out differently, then call out your local congressman.
Mhm.
You call your senators,
Get 'em.
your representatives in the
Mhm.
House. Let them know how you feel.
Or, Gio, now just hear me out.
Yeah.
You can also do donuts in the middle of the street, burn trash cans, and break into
That might
jewelry
get some attention
businesses.
too.
That's
That might get some attention too. If you
like
throw rocks at
AOC said.
police.
Like AOC said, "Those are just the voices of the unheard."
Oh god.
Yeah, man. No,
Yeah.
yeah. Contact legislature.
Yeah, we really do want something done. I mean, AOC, instead of talking about it, she could do something, right? She can write up a
Yeah.
bill,
Yeah.
send it in,
Mhm.
try to get some kind of, what do they call it? Immigration reform?
Mhm.
Try to get something going, but she's not about that life. She's all about just making her clips, getting her Instagram numbers
Mhm.
up, her Twitter numbers up, getting that money.
We're not. We don't care about, followers.
We don't
We
care
wanna
about
get it
followers.
organically.
I don't care if it's 400,000 people watching us
We're gonna
or
do this.
3 people watching us. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
It's closer to the higher number, by the way.
Gio's on the rise, baby. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and follow Gio on Instagram.
Yeah, hey, yeah, my numbers have been going up on Instagram. I think it's all bots. I think it's a lot of people from West Africa. And that's okay. If you guys love me in West Africa, hey,
Yo.
let your friends know, watch the show. Let's get these numbers up. You know, I might start talking about I might start talking about some politics from Kenya. I don't know.
Gio, what was that movie? Was it Queen Latifah where, like, she went to Africa and over there, like, big girls are the thing?
Oh, yeah,
Do
yeah,
you
yeah,
remember?
yeah. I do remember that movie.
Yeah. They got a thing for you, Gio.
Yes, you are a king over here.
I don't know what king over there. They said no kings on Sunday, but today over here, Gio, you king.
You are fat.
I
You
don't
love
even
them.
know what accent that was, Gio. That's definitely not West
That's not
African.
West Africa. Hey, don't come after me, West
Ah,
Africa. Keep listening.
shout out.
I'm trying
Shout
to
out.
figure it out. We're working on it, and keep letting your friends know. You know,
Yeah.
hey, sooner or later, I'm gonna get one of those videos. Have you seen those videos where you send money to those guys in Africa, and it's like the whole tribe gets together and they're like, Giovanni, happy birthday, and
Oh,
they're all like, oh yeah, happy birthday to you.
I like the guy that I don't know. It was an Asian guy, but oh man, what is it? Cam something? Where like you
You talking
can
about the
get?
sign guy?
I don't know. He goes one. No. Oh man, I forget. He's like a Asian guy, and he lives over there in in Asia. What is it? It's like where you could get celebrities to just like
Oh,
say happy birthday, dude, you're the
yeah,
best. You could just write to them, and they'll read the script. But
yeah.
there's this Asian fella that's super sick, dude, and he's famous, and he's just guy in a village, man. He goes happy birthday. Oh man, shout out to you. I'll figure that one out. But
Yeah.
anyways, Joe, let's get back to it.
I'm gonna
What's
have to
going
sign.
on?
Hey, I got all these Instagram followers now. I'm gonna have to get myself set up on that and
Hey,
send
dude.
out some happy birthdays.
Geo here. Shout
Shirt.
out to West
If
Africa.
you
Happy
would
birthday
like
to
a
you.
shirtless happy birthday.
It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. Yeah, man.
Oh man, how you been?
Good, man. Actually, the other day I went to the Gilroy outlets.
Oh yeah, did you get
Let's
shot
just
out
drop.
there or
Let's
no?
let's let's land drop some landmarks.
Yeah. Hey,
We
somebody
are
has
from
to know we don't.
California.
Somebody has to know that we're in California.
In California.
Somebody's got to know you're out in Gilroy. Watch
I'm
out.
out in
Blah,
Gilroy.
blah,
I
blah, blah.
I I
Hey,
go I go to the outlets.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying Gilroy is ghetto, but they did move the Garlic Festival out
I
of
mean,
Gilroy for a shooting.
well, dude, I was there. Not there. I was in oh man.
Now you got to change your alibi back up, huh?
Yeah, I was a
I was
couple
there. Ba, ba,
I
ba,
was a
ba, ba.
couple
Nah.
no, dude, well, the thing was, like, yeah, maybe I was man, I'm forgetting where it's at, but it's, like, the next town down, and I was at one of those parks, and, I remember I had a couple people, a couple friends there from church, and, they were all safe and everything, but I remember going home on 101 South.
Right.
Hey. And then, just seeing, bro, how many I didn't know, these agency had Toyota Tacomas. I mean, like a fleet of them, man, all black, flying on 101 South, actually. So, yeah, man, that was crazy, and they were looking for even then, we didn't really get all the answers, right? I think
Oh.
there was, like, they blamed it on one person, but a couple people saw a few people, and then they skedaddled into the little ravine or whatever, and
What?
hey, bro, they still haven't told us about Vegas.
I gotta say, um, not to get off topic here, but the way the light shines off of that American flag. Ooh,
Hey, Gio,
boy. Hey,
I'm trying to
it's
get that
nice.
shine out of here. All this
Ah, and
all
leave
this
that shine.
expensive equipment.
We need some more sunshine here in America. We need some more sunshine here. Let it shine. No, on a serious note though, how was the Gilroy outlets? Did you
Oh,
spend all your money?
dude,
That's what
Gio,
all our listeners want to know.
I didn't even get to tell you why I brought up the Gilroy outlets. I was in Shoe Palace, just looking at the shoes with my BBG, baby girl, and uh, our intro came out.
Oh
Gio,
yeah,
first of all,
I thought
I
Kanye was
thought that was
canceled.
custom. I thought we had a custom. I thought we had a custom intro, and then we're walking around. I hear the "You don't got nobody," and I was like, "No way!" Did
Fucking
some
famous. Hey,
Jill,
Gio's 123 followers got us
Jill,
on the radio.
Jill, for for 2 seconds, bro. It didn't even last that long. Like, for 2 seconds, I was like, "Did somebody see me? Did somebody see me?" And like, "Oh, I know that guy. Play that song."
Hell
Crazy,
yeah.
Gio. Crazy, Gio. And then I was like, all right, this is probably. And then I told Daniel, I was like, "Hey, Daniel, man, our theme song was playing that Shoe Palace. That's not even conservative or anything. I've never heard of Shoe Palace's stance on freaking abortion or whatever." But
You're at the counter like,
I'm going to
nah,
the
you give me
extreme
your stance right now.
right now,
You gotta
brother.
tell me what you
Right
think on
now, you're gonna be
abortion.
playing our song, brother.
You change the station now, or
I'm,
you gotta give me your stance.
I'm
What is
telling
it?
you, Joe. I'm telling you, Joe. I was like,
Is it the three? Is it the Trumps? Is it the Trumps? No, zero, right? No tolerance.
yeah, man. But yeah.
Uh, yeah,
So,
yeah,
but that was a little, a little quick second where I was like, dude, we made it.
yeah. Hey, were you
We
like,
don't
hey,
even gotta try so
no,
hard anymore. Why are we
no,
trying so hard?
please, no autographs right now. I'm with my
You
BBG.
guys, I'm with my BBG guys. You guys here. Don't
Yeah, yeah,
touch.
yeah. Well, that's got to be exciting for those split seconds. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, man,
Uh,
I was happy for both of us for a quick second. I was like, oh,
baby, we're about to get a free lunch.
baby, you don't even know. Grab that whole wall on me. I would have used the firm.
We made it.
Definitely would have split those payments into 4.
Hey, we're 12 episodes in. You can get whatever you want on the wall.
We don't pay full price.
But you don't got no problem. What does the song say?
Yeah, dude, that's like, "You ain't got no." No, I was like, "You." What is that, Brad Pitt when he goes like this? I was like, "Yeah." Yeah, dude.
No, dog.
But yeah,
Hey,
man, that's just being a little silly. Just being a little silly over there in Shoe Palace.
hey, this weekend was No King's Day.
Yep, no King's Day, dude.
Yes, sir. No
Kinda
Kings.
gay shit was that?
No King's Day on Father's Day weekend. To all the
Mm,
fathers out there listening, and if you didn't see my clip online, I wished y'all a happy Father's Day. And if you
mhm.
missed it, happy Father's Day today, because every day is Father's Day. You know, they always tell mothers every day is Mother's Day. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, every day is Father's Day. Every day. Hey, if you got no kids, just go to the. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not trying to lose.
Chill. We're gonna lose the West Africans, Gio. What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm gonna lose that. I am way ahead of you, Gio. I'm way ahead of you. I have my children's in my hand already.
Oh, man.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that hey. So Sunday was Father's Day.
Mhm.
Went to the lake. Um, my nieces rented first of all, they rented one of those bikes with the big tires on it.
Mm,
Have you seen those? And you got a pedal and it rides on top of the water with
in
the
the
big
water.
tires.
Uh-huh.
That sucked, dude. That sucked so bad.
It's
Cause
never
what?
fun, Gio. It's
No.
never fun. I got trapped in not one of those, but one of the little pedal boats with my mom, my BBG, and my little bro, and it was gonna be. It's just you pedaling,
Yeah,
Gio. It's just you.
you got trapped like going in circles, right?
It's just you pedaling,
Dude,
Gio,
we were going in circles on the lake. I had to
sweating.
dude, I had to, like, stick my arm sorry. I had to stick my arm over the edge and, like, try to lean the bike over to and pedal. Like, I'm gonna have a 3-pack on this side, the other side's gonna be todo panzón still, I'm gonna be fat, but this side's gonna be all ripped because of the way I was pedaling that bike. It was tough.
It's a workout. I didn't sign up for a workout when I go to the park.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. On Father's Day? On King's Day?
Yeah,
So
you're making me work out here.
and then, so I got back to the finally, we got back to the beach after doing, like, 20 circles out there on the lake. I just wanted to go straight back. I went out to the water, we did 1 circle, and I wanted to go straight back. We did, like, 20 left turn circles.
I wanted to swim back, Gio. When I
Oh, no, I didn't finish my story yet. So we get back, and I go complain to the guy. I went full Karen. "Let me speak to the manager." And, I complained about the bike, and he was like, "Alright, well, we can give you a refund or you can if you want to rent something else,
There you go again, Gio, being a freaking Karen, dude.
all
Just
right. I was all right. Let me get my niece's back because she's the one that rented it. She ended up getting some canoes, kayaks. I don't know. I don't know what they're called. Can we say canoe? Is that like a
oh, yeah, be
appropriation?
careful. Be careful. You gotta ask the people of Canada.
Is that Canucks?
The Canucks.
They own the canoes.
It's a canoe,
I'm not
bro.
worried about you Canadians. 51. Huh.
Oh.
Thought I forgot about 51 hours. So, anyways, I was out there on the canoe or the kayak, whatever you call it.
Mhm.
Um, I went with my son. So I wanted to go on the kayak, and then my son came running. He was like, "Hey, Dad, can I go with you?" So I was like, "All right." So we got on, and we started going, and he starts doing his little rows, but he's like swinging, like he wants to really
Yeah, yeah.
put in his effort. But you can't do that. You can't do I said, stop moving. Stop. You're gonna tip us over. So we get out on the lake. We're a good distance out. I'm like, all right, you can start helping now, but go slow. Go don't hey, tighten up that cord. Tighten up that cord and you're just moving your arms. All
What are
right.
you, 6?
So we're out there on the lake and he starts moving. I'm like, wait. And then the kayak flips over. It
No!
flipped over, dude. We're like on the middle of the lake. We're way out. We are way out, and
Life
he
jackets?
had
No
his
life jacket.
he had a jacket on. So I flipped the canoe back over. That was not easy. Flipping the canoe back over was not easy. But I got it flipped over, and I helped him get on it. And no, I could not pull myself back onto it. I didn't even try to pull myself back onto it. Um, I just went up to the back and I swam, but I swam the kayak back.
You put your son in?
Yeah, I put him in. I put him.
You little
I was like, lay down.
you did
Don't move.
Stop moving. You did a little bit of Jack and Rose? The
Yeah, I was like,
Titanic?
yeah,
There's
yeah,
room
the
for
whole way
both of
back, dude.
us? No.
Oh, yeah, I started swimming back, and then some brothers from the church came kayaking behind us. When I was like halfway back, and he grabbed the kayak, and he's like, "Get in this one." I was like,
We're done.
No, like, so you guys can flip over too? Nah, I'm just gonna swim this one back. I'm not gonna swim everybody back. So anyways, I start pedaling again, and I had good momentum before I got stopped. After, when I tried to get going again, I was tired. And
What?
from behind me I can hear, "Oh, your Crocs are gonna fall off." I'm like, "Oh my god, no, they're not. They're in sport mode. I am a professional. What do you think? I'm an idiot out here in my
Oh,
Crocs?"
no, aerodynamic.
So, aerodynamic in the water. So, so I'm swimming back,
Obviously,
and
SEAL Team 6.
yeah,
Obviously.
obviously,
Obviously.
I get to I feel like I'm getting close, and I'm like, you know what? I'm getting kind of tired. I think if I just if I throw the kayak, it'll just go onto the beach. So I throw it, and it goes far, but it turned. So I had to go swim after it and bring it back in about the same distance it would have went anyways. And my arms were all tired because I threw it. Um, Towards the end, I was like, you know what? Grab this stick and help me row. Help me row. Don't get up. Just lay down and
Lay down, son.
No, but we got back to the beach. I realized later that I lost my rings in the lake. I lost my rings to the lake and my sunglasses, my Ray-Bans.
Oh, no, Gio.
It's
Were you
dangerous.
dressed like Johnny Depp out there? What the hell, Gio? You dressed as the part or what? You Pirates of the Caribbean out there? Pirates of the Canoe?
Hey, I don't play. I got the hat now. Hey,
That's
what if somebody
true.
recognizes me out there? Hey, are you the guy from
We don't
DMU?
want no problems. We got.
Aren't you the guy from DMU? You look like a bum out here.
You're clearly the guy from DMU.
Yeah. So
Oh
that
man,
was Father's Day. Kind of scary because they was out trying to get us kings. um, but hey, then the week got started,
yeah.
and Israel got the memo. They were like, "Hey, it's getting started out here."
Wait. Before the meat and potatoes, Gio. Before the meat and
Ah, shit.
potatoes.
Ah, shit.
How sick was that parade?
Oh, the
How sick was that parade? Everybody in their old
hey, the
uniforms.
Trump parade? You
The
mean the
Trump parade.
Trump birthday
That's
parade?
so dumb, dude. I don't get it. They
Uh,
call him a dictator and then they go failed dictator. Which one is it? Is he a good dictator or a failed one?
he's, I no, I don't understand it. Um, yeah, you mean the United States Army
250?
250 birthday? Big deal. It's a big deal. It's just a little preview of what's to come over the next year. Because I hey, listen,
Gotta paint him 10 again.
hey,
They were all green, Gio.
there's 426,000 people listening right now. Pay attention here. Everybody pay attention. I need everybody's attention. We got a big deal coming up right now. The next year is going to be a huge deal. It's 250, baby. 250 years of this great nation. Hey, there's going to be some celebrations. And there's going to be a lot of complaining about, oh, why are you wasting all this money? It's taxpayer, blah, blah, blah.
The
You
golden
know what?
era.
250 is a big deal.
Mhm.
The next one that's going to be that big is 300.
Chill, I went to Disneyland when they did the 50th anniversary. Everything gold. Pretty sick.
Hey,
Pretty
if Disney,
tight.
listen, if Disneyland can do it, Disneyland's daddy, America.
We're gonna be sick.
Ah,
It's the golden era now.
parades, parades, plural. I want to go to DC. I don't know what they're gonna do at the museums and stuff, but I want to. I've never been to DC, but I want to go. I want to go
Mm.
for the 250.
I
Oh,
heard there's a lot of lizard people out there, Jay. You better be careful out there. They know you're at DMU. They're gonna be like, "So where's that snag? Come over here, Jay. Where are the snags? Where are a little bit of snag." Yeah, you gotta be careful with DC, dude. I heard about them.
yeah, it's a little dangerous, but that's hey, it's the risk that I'm willing to take. It's the risk that I'm willing to take.
Yeah,
um, no, I want to go see the Smithsonian. I want to go see
yeah.
the other Smithsonian. I want to go see the
The third, the one under the on the ground.
Lincoln Memorial. I want to
Mhm.
see. Ah, man, if Trump, if you're listening, I know you're a big DMU fan. If you can't, if he's probably not listening right now, it's probably
He's too busy right now, Gio, dude. He's fucking over there at G7 Summit.
but
At the G7
I, you know
Summit.
who is listening? It's somebody really tall. What's his son's name
Baron.
again? Baron. Baron Trump.
Baron.
Baron loves you guys. He says you're the best. Baron, if you're listening, hey, when I'm in town, get me in that Oval Office. I just want to shake old man's hand. I want to probably get my hat signed. Not this one. Not this one. Hey, hands off.
I say for
But
Jason Aldean.
yes, sir. Hey, get me in that Oval Office and let's make a deal on immigration. Let's make a deal. Let's get those construction guys. Let's get those.
Let's
Let's get the construction guys on the list, please. Yeah, okay, because hey, we can't have we.
Well, I think that there's no more list, Gio. He
No,
took
no,
that all
no,
back.
no, no, no. What do you mean they took it back? You can't take it back.
Oh, he took it back.
There's no
He
take
said
backsies.
they're going into these hotels and they're going into the farms.
There's no take backsies.
They're gonna be there.
Nah, it's
Be
not.
safe.
Nah, there's no take backsies.
Gio, this stuff, this whole ice thing is really freaking people out. Again, construction. Uh,
Dude,
2 days in a row,
uh,
Gio, I've
did you
had 2
did you see
scares.
did you see the video that that somebody sent us on with ICE going into the SWAT meet in LA?
I did.
They
It
had
was
like
sick as hell.
dude, they had us. It was a sick video. It was so tight. They made ICE look so cool.
We gotta be careful though, Gio, because
Hey,
I can
hey, but then you think about it, you're like, dude, that's so messed up.
Gio,
Like, who's at the swap meet on a Monday? Like,
Gio,
maybe it was on Saturday.
because all this propaganda would get me, dude, and later I'm like, "Fuck yeah, get 'em all."
Get them out!
And then
Law and order, baby.
later when I'm laying down and looking at my ceiling, I'm like, "Oh, damn it, man. My
Hey,
cousin
hey, you're like,
Primo."
oh shoot. Doesn't my tia go to Santa Fe swap meet? Oh, let
Yeah.
me call her up.
And then I go, "Oh, he did get a DUI that one time. Maybe maybe he should go."
Oh,
He's the second
Oh
DUI, you
man.
should go.
Hey, you have to stop me like, no, no, no. I work in the fields. I work in the I work in agriculture. I work
You
in agriculture.
you know, if you're a cop, you gotta tell me. If you're ICE, you gotta tell me. You can't just can't.
I'm sorry, you can't. AOC said if I can't see your face, you can't arrest me.
I'm just voices. I'm part of the unheard.
Part of the unheard. No, hey, I feel really bad for the illegal population. Um, at
Keyword
the same
illegal.
time, um, there are laws, and this has been a point that's been made and made and made over again to me today. Is eh, there are laws, and which other laws are we going to want to break?
Mhm,
And I'm like, none of them, none of them.
mhm.
Just leave my people, let my people stay. Um, but they don't. Hey, gente, they don't want to let us stay.
No, Gio. Well, look, it's what today's Tuesday. Um, I've had already two just I wouldn't call them scares. They are scares, but because it freaks the people out. But yesterday I got a little we have a group chat with, a couple of the workers and stuff. And somebody gave a little shot. Ah, I think ICE is here. Be careful. And then they were trying to confirm and see and talk, and then later the guy said, the
As-
same guy that gave the report, he's like, false alarm. It's just a security truck. And I was like, oh, but
my
by
bad,
that time, Gio,
my
people
bad,
go home.
my bad, Christian. It was just Peloton.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, and I wanna talk about Palantir a little later, but that's they lose a whole day of work, dude. They lose a whole day of work, and, the guys that I work with won't tell you what they do, but they work in really high places, right?
Let me just
Not
tell you,
not 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 Geo, not high places, I mean high
let
places on a
let
building.
us not forget that there are a lot of homeowners out there,
Yeah,
and there are also a lot of renters that might not be legal.
yeah.
And if we want those mortgages to get paid, we gotta let the illegal stay. No,
No, Geo, but like I was saying, these guys, um they're really shaken. They're scared of ICE.
yeah, they
They
are.
think they're around the corner. Again, 2 days in a row that they're getting scared. And again, I'm telling you, they're losing their entire days. And that guy that gave that report, he was really shaky and he's really scared and he's really nervous. And I just went over there to go talk to him. Right? I
Yeah.
was like, all right, well, let me go pick this guy's brain and maybe I can say something that can kind of, calm him down. Um, when I get there, Gio, these guys on the tallest part of the building, free hanging, right?
What?
So that's my kind of thing, Gio. These guys are worried about ICE and them getting deported, but they're not afraid of imminent, immediate 5-story plunge straight to their death. Immediate,
Yeah.
where your life is changed completely.
I too know some illegals, and I know some people that are going through.
Allegedly.
I might know. I might through through some friends.
We got a tippy toe, damn it.
Damn it. I heard
My
about.
friends know some
I
guys
I
that you
think
know.
somebody. I think I saw a Reddit where somebody was talking about they knew somebody
Yeah.
uh,
Swim.
they were going through the asylum process, and they're super stressed too. Like
Yeah.
they're like they're talking about how people that are doing the going through the asylum process, they're showing up, their cases getting thrown out, and they walk outside and get right on the bus and go home.
Yeah. And I
Which
seen those videos, but what do we really know about that person?
Christian, w- it's like we're conservative. Well, I don't know about you. I'm conservative,
Mhm.
and
Don't you call me conservative. What the fuck was that, Gio? Don't
you
you
get
don't
that
you
out of
dare
here.
don't you
This is
dare
the
put me in a level.
don't
You call
mind
me
me
a
being
fascist?
progressive. No, look, I'm conservative, and you know, obviously, when I go on social media, it's an echo chamber. Everybody's saying the same thing. Everybody's
Mhm,
talking about how
mhm.
send them back. They don't belong. They're criminals because they're here illegally. I hear it all. I see it all. I see your
Who's gonna
post.
pick our fruit?
Who's gonna pick our fruit? No, so I see all that, but I also see the people that have gone are here illegally, that live hiding. They're right now, yes, they are living in fear in a country that is not their country. They don't want to go home because it sucks over there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like these kids in LA, like waving flags for other countries and like, oh, it's so amazing. Make it Mexico again. Nah, hey, you know what? It's amazing here. My family came here for a reason
Mhm,
because it was cracking up here.
mhm,
There was opportunity up here.
mhm.
Where down in Mexico, it was an opportunity. Like I my dad was doing jobs like shining shoes, making ice cream. Um, he was a training to be a sacerdote. Like how do you say that in English? Like a priest. He was
Mhm.
training to be a priest. You know, hey,
Papa.
hey, the church was different back then.
Mhm.
Church was different back then. Hey,
No
they
one's
didn't.
saying nothing, Gio. I'm not saying you're
Hey,
hey, chill. We
hey.
don't do that here.
Oh
We
no
don't
no no no.
chill. He's cool.
Hey,
I believe him.
hey. Me too. Before Me Too was a thing. Okay. So, there wasn't a lot of hope in Mexico.
Mhm.
Would they have survived? I'm sure they would
They were
have.
killing papas out there, dude.
Hey, but they made their way up here
Right.
and found a little bit of opportunity, was turned into a another opportunity. They moved their way up, and God bless America. Eventually, they became legal. They got their residency. My mom's a citizen now. I'm
Mhm,
so proud of her. Mom, if you're watching the show, I'm proud of you for being a citizen. She became a citizen in the 90s. It's been a
mhm,
long time citizen. But you know, it really does suck to have to live in fear. And realistically, when you're in another country, like all the new people here, right, that have been here in the last 4 years that came through the Biden, because everybody's upset. Oh, so many millions of people came through in the Biden term. Well, they came because the border was open and they saw that there was opportunity here. Did some bad ones get through? Probably. I mean, that's the rumor, right? That's why everybody wants everybody to get kicked out, right? The on the conservative shows, they talk about like 100 million people came in the country illegally and 100 million people are terrorists. That's not. That's probably realistically. That's probably not the case. It is. There's probably a lot of them, but not all of them. Probably a very low percentage.
mhm,
The majority of them are just here because they saw an opportunity. And realistically, if I was in Mexico, Nicaragua, maybe not Mexico anymore, but Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, uh, other countries, China, and I heard it was open in the United States, and my whole life I heard it's cracking, the streets were laid in gold. I'd be like, yeah, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna find some sort of cartel network to get me in there because you can't have fun outside the club. You can't hang out outside the club. You gotta get in. You gotta get
mhm.
in.
It's
So
dirty out there.
yeah, it's bad. It's
It's
all
nasty
bad.
out there.
Hey, there's nobody protecting you. There ain't
Well,
nobody protecting you.
it's always tricky, Gio, because you hear about all these people, right? You hear even Elon Musk,
Hmm.
a good favorite for the conservative right, and
Yeah.
he's talking about population, how we need a serious amount of people, in America, and
Hmm.
it's unfortunate that we're kind of expelling those guys, but I totally understand. We do need population. We do need
Yeah.
more people to work and more people to, give in to it. However, at what cost, right, Gio?
Right.
I mean, even letting one bad guy out of that a million, is it worth it? You hear the anecdote. I mean, it's not even anecdotal. How many times have you heard of an illegal immigrant, again, not the whole 100 million, right? But you do hear about that guy that gets caught, released, caught, released, caught, released,
Yes.
and slap on the wrist. And later, dude breaks into a dorm, rapes the girl, kills the girl, and everybody else inside the dorm. And that's been 4 to 5, right? Four or
It
five that I've seen. So
it's
and Jill, there are we empathize because there are people, dude. We
yeah.
see the good, hardworking ones. I don't know the guy, the illegal guy that's raping and pillaging. I see it. I see the videos. I'm seeing what everybody else is telling me.
Yeah,
However, I see the hard worker.
for the people that don't live in California and that are watching the show and they're like, "Yeah, just get them all out." Well, here in California, we get a lot of we see a lot of immigrants, and I mean, fortunately for us, the people that we see out there in this world, they're good people and they
Mhm,
work and they pay their sales tax. They pay tax to their kids,
mhm.
when they buy homes. Um, they pay tax. Are they paying federal taxes? I don't know all the details. I'm sure they're not paying federal taxes. I don't know, or they get this number.
Well, Jill.
I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah.
Don't let the hat fool you. I told you guys last week. I'm not an immigration lawyer. I don't know the
Mhm.
details.
Well, my only issue there is, sometimes, it's real easy for them to just switch identities, right? They
Yeah.
can go ahead and get another social security number that's not going to work or ITN or whatever, and now they have a brand new identity. And
Hmm.
guess what? They only use that identity until 30,000, until they make 30,000 so that they can stay within all these programs,
Oh, you
right?
think you think they're all doing program? You think they're all doing the
Gio,
ITN dance?
I'm looking at you right in the eye right now, everybody, those West Africans, they are, brother. And that's just a burden on the actual taxpayers, dude. Imagine, Gio,
I
if you
didn't know
can
that.
get a new identity every 30,000,
So
right?
you're saying send them back?
Uh,
Hey, hey,
I'm
hey! Somebody
saying
was just running outside your window.
that's my little bro. No,
Oh,
I don't say send
woo!
them back. I
Hey,
don't
I
say
thought it
send
was
them
a
back.
protester out there.
But that is a burden on the on the citizen that's the taxpayer, right?
Yeah,
Because we can't switch up we get taxed. They put us in a bracket once we make, and these guys are making a lot of money. Again, there's a reason why Trump didn't put construction on one of those lists. You and me are screaming for it. Oh man, if they only put, construction on
yeah.
that list. But there's money, bro.
There
There's
there
money
there
there.
there's money in construction. And
But
but
again, this is just
at
an
at the same
isolated,
time
right?
at the same time, hey, nobody in construction is holding Americans back from going to work in
Mhm.
construction. But I mean, realistically, um, we need homes like here in California. We have a housing shortage.
Mhm.
We need to build homes. Somebody's got to build them. And Mexicans, I mean, not just Mexicans, but immigrants can't just go out there and pick in the fields. Some
Mhm.
of them are a little bit more skilled than that.
Yeah. Dude, they're working with metros. They're working with all kinds of stuff, man. And they're
Hey,
working, Gio, they're not working for just mom
ah,
and pop companies. They're working for whoever you think.
excuse me, Mr. George. Yo no entiendo estos. I don't understand these plans. These in feet.
Mhm.
I need it in metros.
Yeah.
They
No,
probably do that,
man.
huh? They're like,
No,
"Hey."
dude. They're I mean, I hate that when they speak about these immigrants that the first thing, "Oh, who's gonna pick our fruit?" They're way bigger
Yeah.
than just picking our fruit, dude.
Ha.
They're getting that roof. They're putting the exoskeleton of your house.
Oh,
They're
you thought they
building
were just picking fruit? They're performing surgery. They're performing heart surgery, dude.
Whoa.
Well,
Alright.
they're probably not doing
Alright, Gio. The hat. The hat. Maybe they got a hat. If they're
they're
performing.
running for California. They're running for governor.
That sounds like a black market. You talking about a black market surgery. You get back up with your missing liver, that's cartel business.
Maybe they're selling some BBLs. I don't know.
But yeah, man, it's yeah, again, that's why we almost don't even wanna talk about it because it's so bad, but we
Yeah.
love both sides, dude, and I don't wanna be a
Mm,
teetotaler either, but
yeah.
because before anything else, I am American, dude,
Yeah, me
and then
too.
I am Californian.
Me too.
So
Yes, me too. Uh,
so
uh, dude,
And maybe they want that, Gio, but they're going about whoever is rioting is definitely going about it the wrong way
let
because they already
yeah.
got it. They're
Let me
Chicanos,
tell you,
like you
hey,
and me, bro.
I feel like somebody's gonna come after us for talking about this stuff the way that we do. This is what we talk about on Don't Mind Us, okay?
Fact check us.
Eh,
Jamie, Jamie,
Jamie, wake up!
Jamie. Shit. The West Africans are getting angry.
Hey, look, we have a lot of people. We're part of organizations that probably don't want us talking about this stuff and the stuff that we you got to choose a side these days. You got to be either send them all back or keep them all
Yeah.
here, even
Why
if
can't
they're criminals. There's nothing in the middle. It's black
why can't I
or
be a
white.
gray Jedi? Not a gay Jedi. A gray I said gray. Why can't I be a gray Jedi? You know, just right down the middle, man. I see that and I see that, and I don't care. I don't care about either of you.
Christian, nobody cares if you want to get lightsabered in the butt.
Hey, dude, you better chill. I said gray, gray, gray Jedi. I take it back. Fuck it. I'm not a gray Jedi. I'm not a gay Jedi. Not even a Jedi, dude.
Get out! Get out now!
I'm Anakin Skywalker before he before he mowed those kids down. That's who I am.
No, hey, look, unfortunately, right now politics is like this. You're either one or the other. You
Yeah,
you can't
dude.
be anywhere in the middle.
Right now, dude, and Trump
But
is feeling that.
this is why we say, please don't mind us. Okay, that's the name of the show. Don't mind us because we're somewhere in the middle. Okay,
Mhm.
we like to make a little bit of compromise here and there.
Mhm.
You know, we're not kick them all out. Okay, okay, maybe kick some of them out, but leave my friends
Kick
here.
the majority
Leave my
out.
friends here,
Yeah, leave my
unless
leave. I like that one better. Leave my friends here. Leave my
can,
Ixtaka.
can we meet
Uh,
some maybe we don't meet in the middle, okay? Uh, you don't want to be over here, you don't want to be in the middle, but
Ixtaka.
let's not be over here. Let's just be
Leave
right
my
here. Leave my
friends
friends here.
alone. Protect
Yeah,
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark, dude. Hey, Caitlin Clark, what is going on with
They're
Caitlin
beating her
Clark?
up, dude. I'm tired of it.
Pobrecita.
Sick of it.
So we need to start a GoFundMe for Caitlin Clark. We'll start it in my name. So what's going on with Caitlin Clark? She's getting
Oh
beat
man.
up. Did you see? Did
I'm
you
just
see it?
saying, man, they don't like her at all, bro. And she's the reason why, like that, the whole the WNBA is making money right now.
You
You
think
know,
so?
so I think that'll get us canceled more than anything we've just said recently.
You sure it's not Angel Reese that's making the
I
WNBA?
know it's not Angel Reese.
Ah, dude, have you seen Angel Reese?
It's not Angel Reese, and it's definitely Caitlin Clark.
I'm pretty sure it's Angel Reese. Dude. She's a hottie. She's on the Reese's Pieces boxes. She's got
The
her own
only
shoes.
hottie I know is my BBG. Shout out BBG. You're gonna get me in trouble, Gio. Daniel likes to clip things, and I'm not gonna fall for it. BBG, I love you.
No, and look, yeah, I've seen clips of her getting beat up. I've also seen clips of Caitlin Clark being kind of mean, dude, to the
That you
refs.
don't stop. Chill.
Mm. She is rude when things are not going her way. She be getting mad.
Yeah,
She be getting heated. And I know all the people listening right now.
that's my goat.
I know everybody's like, this is supposed to be a conservative show. You stand behind our girl. Listen,
Well, this is your Proud Boys. The Proud Boys told you to talk about this, so
yeah, no, hey, the game. I know she's listening. What's her name again? Caitlin Clark.
Mhm.
Caitlin Clark. I know you're watching the show right now. You need to relax. You can't go after the refs. You can't go out there looking like a fool. You gotta relax and let the refs call the things that they're gonna call. If you get a little bump here and there, you gotta take it. There's a reason I don't play basketball anymore. It's because I got beat up. And now it's your turn. You gotta take the beatings. Okay?
Now
You
Gio
can't
plays
you can't be
volleyball.
you can't be out there thinking that you're white and you can't get touched. No, 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 no. You're gonna take some hits just like everybody else. You can't go out there beating up Angel Reese and thinking everything's gonna be okay. You gotta relax, okay? Leave Angel Reese alone.
My only
Okay?
thing is that they're hurting their cash cow. No offense, Caitlin. Didn't mean to call you a cow. Cash cow, dude. She's hooking them all up.
Wait a minute. Listen. I've been in the cereal aisle a lot lately. My kids love cereal. They're on summer break. I don't see Caitlin Clark on any of the cereal boxes, but I see Angel Reese in there.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, sugary stuff.
Are you say,
Let me guess. She was on Fruit Loops, Gio. That's not Chex Mix. That
Chex
white
Mix?
people go on Chex Mix, Gio. Get that Fruit Loops and Apple Jacks shit
Okay,
out of
I'm not gonna pretend like I was down in the Checkers side of the
Yeah,
aisle.
you tell me what cereal fucking Bruce Jenner was on. That's where Caitlyn is.
Wheaties. Oh, you're
Wheaties,
saying
brother.
Caitlin Clark's on the Wheaties? Yeah,
She's on the
I'm on
Wheaties,
the
bro. The
diabetes side of
healthy
the
one. Yeah,
aisle.
you're getting soda with Wick. Oh, hey, did
What's
you
that?
see who was it? Kraft? Kraft said that they're gonna take out all the food coloring. That's like the first
Really?
yeah.
So mac and cheese is gonna be like white?
Oh shit. I don't want no white mac and cheese.
Just
Can
a
I buy food coloring?
just a tip for Kraft. You could put some turmeric in that baby.
Ooh.
Make it
Orange? Some orange?
some orange turmeric. Uh, come on, you can't ruin mac and cheese. You can't send me home with some pale mac and cheese.
Well,
My
you know
kids
what? I
aren't gonna
think
eat it.
orange can't be that hard to make, dude.
If it's
Oh,
not fluorescent, my kids won't eat
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's gonna whatever is blue, green, and all that stuff is gonna be a little difficult.
Don't send me home with the pale Fruit Loops or the Fruit
Uh,
Loops of the pale Fruity Pebbles,
Canadian
because
Fruit
I'm not
Loops.
gonna eat it either.
Those are Canadian
Hey,
Fruit
I
Loops.
hate some Fruit Loops or fruit not Fruit Loops. Damn it! Everything we say is gay. I ate some
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles this morning. This is
Ooh.
delicious. Yeah, yeah, that's what I had to say. We just lost half our audience on that.
Yeah, we did. But anyways,
Oh man. Uh,
but yeah.
we got a message on here that we didn't call Trump though. Didn't call Trump on what?
Oh no, for going to war? You guys
I
want
don't
to?
know.
You want us to call him out for going to war? I don't think we're at war. I
Oh,
think he's
hey,
being
do you
an
see all these
instigator for sure.
do you see all these notifications on the social webs about Iran threatening something will happen tonight?
Ooh, yeah, that kind of scared me a little bit.
Excuse me?
Scared me a little bit.
Threatening who? Who? Hey,
Be careful.
hey, get your gang back.
Be
Get your
careful.
boy.
They're gonna
Hey,
get a shack
Middle
attack.
East, get your boy. Get him.
They're gonna give
Hey,
him a little shack attack.
have you noticed like nobody's come out and like, hey, why are you going after Iran? Leave them alone. Everybody's like, yeah, hey, we need a regime change. Yeah,
Yeah,
even like
little
Saudi
scary.
Arabia's like, nah, go ahead, Israel, do what
Well,
you got to do.
did you see? I think one of like right before I got on, I had seen that Russia pulled out of support from Iran from supporting Iran.
Yeah.
So, hey, dude, so everybody's getting paid. You know,
Hey, so are we gonna get into the meat and potatoes or what? Because
get in there,
we just hit 140,000 watchers right now.
get in there.
Iran is getting hit up by Israel.
Yeah, Israel's getting hit, dude. It's a little
Israel's getting
scary.
hit up too.
You
Hey,
see
did you
those
see
high rises.
have you seen the videos of, kinda looks like the background on Don't Mind Us,
Those things
over
come down so fast, Gio. Oh my
dude,
god.
the video from is it Syria? Where it's like the guy's playing, like, saxophone, and you can see lights in the background. It looks pretty romantic, to be honest with you. You can see it looks like shooting stars. It's like
Mm.
dude, Israel's getting hit.
Dude, and Gio, it's not even just Iran versus Israel right now. I heard yesterday that Russia did like their biggest drone attack on Ukraine, on
Hey,
civilians.
don't bring that up. Don't bring that up.
What?
Nah, we're
What?
not talking about that this week.
I can't bring up India, Pakistan?
No!
What?
Dude, the whole
Yemen?
no.
What?
All we can only talk about one war at a time in the United States. That's all we're allowed. That's our
Alright.
limit.
Alright, then the war on the immigrants, let's get them out of here, yeah?
We're not talking about the war on immigrants anymore.
No?
No, not since Sunday,
Alright.
dude.
Alright, then what are we talking about? You said meat potatoes, I'm talking about immigration, dude. Meat carne y papas.
Path to citizenship. Path to citizenship.
Yeah, man,
I thought you said the chorizo and papas, dude. Come on. No, hey, so Israel is dude, so I was actually learning today
Mhm.
about Israel getting hit because they have the Iron Dome, right?
Yeah, they do.
They have the Iron Dome that's supposed to take everything down.
Mhm.
But I guess the Iron Dome is just supposed to take down certain
Well,
types of
the ballistic missiles, well, I think
missiles.
some of them are, like, really fast.
No, hey, yeah, Iran's got these ones that go up into space now
Mhm.
and come down
Yeah.
like at a fast speed.
You can't
And there's like a split second that Israel their machines can take
Mhm.
and hit those. So there's different types of artillery that
Yeah,
Iran
yeah.
is sending to Israel, and they
Trump
can't.
said it was nice.
They
Trump said they had nice equipment, just that America makes better stuff. So,
Who has nice equipment? Israel?
he said Iran has nice equipment, however, we got better stuff.
We got better stuff. I mean,
He
of
and
course
he
we got
called
better
it
stuff.
stuff. He put quotation marks around it.
We got better stuff.
Better stuff.
You got that old
Give me the
Afghani stuff.
stuff.
You got that stuff we left in Afghanistan. We
Guess
got
what?
new stuff.
Yeah, guess what? We're gonna get some more stuff, chill. We
We-
got Iraq stuff, now we're coming for Iran stuff.
You got that stuff we left behind. We didn't want it. We didn't want it
Got
anyways.
the
That's
old
2020.
stuff.
That's the 2020 model. We got the 2025 now.
Yeah.
You thought you thought y'all got ahead of us? Just wait.
No.
Not
Well, I
not
heard that our missiles or whatever bunker busters are the only ones that can really get to where they're making that enriched uranium. I don't know if that's propaganda. I don't know. And so it's pretty much the entire annihilation depends on us joining that war. I
dude,
don't think we're there yet. However,
I don't know what's going on. It just seems like whenever Trump gets upset with somebody, like what was it, like 3 or 4 weeks ago? He was, oh, dude, he was so mad at Putin because Putin didn't want to sign the deal.
mhm.
Hey, he finally, look, he got what's the short guy's name from
Another short king, Jill. Relax.
no, hey, he kind of does look like you, like
Antifa?
like a fat face version of you. What's his name, dude, from Ukraine?
Oh, how dare you, Jill? What the fuck? Did you call me Vladimir? You
Vlad
called me Vladimir?
Vladimir. Yeah, yeah. Hey, when he sat down with Vladimir and kind of pimp slapped him around, told him how it was. Hey, you don't have the cards right now.
Dude,
And then a few
JD.
hey, everybody was like, oh, how could he do that? He's supposed to be the president, the
Yeah, take a back
leader of the
seat.
free world. How could he? And then a few days later, Vladimir was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I just get so passionate about this war."
Yeah,
And then
man.
he went and signed the deal. Uh, so he
Which
went, dude. So they signed the deal, and then now he goes to Putin, and Putin's like, you know, he's messing around.
yeah.
And then it wasn't a few days later. What happened? Somehow Ukraine got these drones after 3.5 years of war. Somehow they got these drones, went into Russia and tore it up. They just
Mhm.
tore it up. Ah,
Got you.
gotcha. And then like a week ago, Trump was like getting mad with Iran. He was like, I mean, he was in that interview like, yeah, they got some good stuff. Ours is better.
Yeah,
My button is bigger.
yeah.
Uh, so
Well,
so then now Israel's going and hitting back.
mhm.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
well,
not look, I'm not saying the United States is doing this. I'm not saying that Donald Trump is pushing. I'm just saying it's an awful
I'm saying we took over 7 countries a long time ago. Like that.
it's just lining up kind of weird is all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, Jill, I think you have the same sentiment as me, whenever civilians die because the governments aren't getting along or because the governments are talking out their ass or the governments are making threats to other governments that they're really punching up.
Yeah.
That's what makes me sad. I'm seeing all these high rises, Ukraine, whether it's in Ukraine, Russia, or Israel. I feel terrible,
No,
because
there's
it's
real
just
people
government,
there.
the
There's real
government
people
playing
there.
games.
Cuz you
And then
know,
prophecy gets in the mix, dude, and that's what really scares me.
you know what? Cuz
Any
people
day now, we're gonna see a lion playing with playing with a lamb.
there's conservative because I live in this echo chamber. Conservatives right now are like, we need to go after Iran. Did you see? Did you see what they said about Israel? And I'm just like, hey, wait a minute. Hey, I'm
Who's
not worried about
Iran?
Israel right now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not worried about them right now because hey,
They're
God,
gonna take care of themselves. Don't
what God wants is what's gonna happen. Okay,
Exactly,
that's God's people.
exactly.
And then TikTok comes out and TikTok facts.
They add the cool little song, and you're like, "Oh shit, I think this guy's got it. This
Do you
guy's on to something."
do you follow TikTok facts?
I don't have TikTok, dude. I'm not gay.
Uh,
Sorry, Gio. I crossed the line, Gio. I didn't mean to call you gay, dude. If you're trying to just build a brand, dude. My bad. That was my
listen,
bad.
social media facts. When people are like, "Well, how can Israel do this?" and I'm
Mhm,
like, "What do you mean? How can they do it? Why people are wondering why they attacked Iran? Well, don't you know that Iran funded Hamas?
yeah,
You know, this is
October
kind of
7th?
retaliate. They've been wanting to retaliate for the longest, and we've been telling them no, and finally they did it. Um, and then people are like, "That's what they want you to think. You think Iran was funding Hamas? Who do you think funded them? You think it was the CIA? What are you saying? Stop the innuendo. Say what you want to say.
Mhm,
Hey, people, just say it. Send me the tweet. Tweet me. Say what you want to say.
yeah,
Who did it? Who did? Because I don't know. I don't know. Because all I know is the official is that Iran was funding Hamas. That's what they officially put out,
mhm.
and they said that under Biden. They said they continue saying that under Trump. So and I know people are gonna be like, that's the dual party. It's the APAC. That's what they want you to think.
Your handler.
Yeah, the handlers.
No, well
That's one of the TikTok facts,
mhm.
right? That it's just weird stuff out there, dude.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is happening, and Gio, is today Juneteenth? Juneteenth?
No, 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 it's not. Hey, don't disrespect Juneteenth like that. It's
You
in
got
2
it off?
days.
You got it
Uh,
off?
Listeners in
You got it off?
Texas, we apologize. I can't say the nation because we didn't make it a national holiday. What's going on with that?
Juneteenth.
I don't know, man. I'll do it. Hey, I'll take a day off.
I'll t I can't. I don't want
No,
to.
I don't disrespect, man. That's hey, that's kind of like thank you, Abraham Lincoln.
Shout out.
Hey, thank you,
Who
Abraham Lincoln.
also had a military parade, to let you guys know.
He had a military parade,
The Not the 250, but he had one of those.
like 100 probably. Four score and 20 years ago or
For
something like
sure,
that, right?
yeah, dude. Shout out.
So the people that have just tuned in, we talked about the Trump birthday parade. It was cracking. But we also talked about how it wasn't really the Trump parade, and the King protest didn't make a lot of sense because it was also kind of a big deal, depending on how you look at it. Maybe it's not.
Well, it worked, Gio. We don't have a king.
That's true. Oh yeah.
We
Hey,
don't have a king.
did he really truth that out?
I don't know, bro. He's been saying some wild stuff, and
Because
it's like
sometimes people put stuff out there, and I'm like, did he really? And I'll jump on the truth social just to look. Like, did he really say that?
I just gotta look at one thing to I gotta look at one thing one time, and I go, "Fact, for sure."
For sure,
It's
fact.
gotta be true. Like I said, that little TikTok song comes out, and you're like, "Oh, this guy is the modern day Einstein." I was gonna say Epstein. The modern day Epstein. They probably are.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But crazy. Crazy
Yeah, man.
stuff.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to my Northern California folks. I know everybody's a Giants fan because they are champions 3 times in the last, what, 10 years,
Dude,
15 years. But you the older people know really who repped the Bay back in the day.
mhm.
And I gotta wear this shirt as long as I can before they leave California because they're leaving California. And I'm not gonna
For
be like
sure.
those sick Raider fans that root for a Nevada team. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Nevada. A
Ugh.
purple state?
Yuck. Yuck.
Motherfucking purple state?
Losers. You can't make up your mind?
Sin City, gross. Yuck. Ew. I never want to go there.
No, hey, uh, no, hey, you know what inspired this shirt is I saw a clip of um gubernatorial candidate Chad Bianco outside of the In
Ooh.
and Out in Oakland, and he had brought up the fact that only one In and Out has ever closed in the history of In and Out, and it was the one in Oakland because of the crime in the area. Um,
Crime?
I'm not saying
I thought it was all the community service. I thought it was too much community service going around in and out that made them close.
community service of robbery and whooping
Deeds,
people's
dude. You tell
butts.
me there's no good deeds around In-N-Out?
Hell no. Look, man. Hey, I got robbed in Oakland. I don't like Oakland, except for the Athletics. The Athletics, Jose Canseco,
More
Mark
of a
McGuire,
Richmond Vallejo
champions,
guy.
89. Hey,
One of
I don't remember that. But I do remember watching the A's when I was a kid on a little TV.
Mhm.
My dad would get the pliers and flip it to the channel, put uh, the antenna in the back, and we'd sit there and watch the A's. Cherish that memory. Cherish those memories watching the A's back in the days. Back when the Giants were trash. I'm sorry, but until y'all got Barry Bonds,
Yep.
it
Even
was
then, even with Barry Bonds,
nah. Hey, don't disrespect. Don't disrespect the Bay Area team like that.
even with Barry Bonds.
Much respect to the
I'm
Giants.
more of a San Jose Giants kinda guy,
San
Triple A.
Jose Giants, Triple A. Hey, you better watch out. I'm a Grizzlies. Fresno Grizzlies.
Yeah.
No, back to some because people are dropping out. We just lost about 100,000 listeners talking about sports.
Well, it's hit its turn. We've been going for an hour, man. How many
Yeah.
ideas we got?
Hey, we didn't cover everything. We didn't cover everything, but that's
We
okay.
covered Caitlin Clark getting beat up by a certain race. I think we're good.
Who beat her up? You didn't. Nah, you know what? Let's not
Not
go
the
there.
Jews.
Let's not go there.
I'm Jewish, so chill, guys.
I don't know how many Mexicans are on the WNBA, but
Get them out of here. Get those guys out of
you
here.
get off of Caitlin Clark right now. That's why you're not on the bag of tortillas. Hey, people are gonna take that completely out of context.
Don't worry
That
about it.
there is gonna be a Latin exit team that is gonna clip that and share it all over the
Let them.
place.
Don't
Go
mind
ahead.
us.
Don't mind us. And we're still praying for you guys over there
Absolutely. All the time.
Yes.
You always need to pray.
for healing, for growth.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. And for construction. We do want construction on the list. Don't forget.
There's no list anymore.
There's a list, dude. You can't throw the list out there
It's
for the
gone. They're all
dude. We had a list for like 6 hours.
six
We had a list for like 6 hours, and MAGA lost their minds. Did was it MAGA? Was it really MAGA?
I think some Latino podcasts were taking credit for getting that for making that list, dude.
Really?
Shout out to those strong Latino podcasts that are swaying the vote and
A
convincing
podcast?
Trump to I don't know. Could be one person.
A podcast? Or
Could be.
are you referring to?
I'm not don't no name
Nah,
dropping. No doxing Geo. We don't do that
I'm
gay
not
shit out
doxing.
here.
I'm not name dropping. But all I'm saying is podcast.
Thank you.
One episode doesn't count as a podcast.
Thank
You
you.
gotta make it to
Oh, they're not
12. You gotta make it to 12 to be considered a podcast. That's a season. 12 is a season.
You're right. Oh, so clips.
We had some comments today. Somebody called me out for wearing a hat again.
Oh,
That's the thing. Look, I before I had a hat, I had like 3 followers. I put the hat on and I went viral in Africa. Okay? Look, I know they're not I have a I know my black Americans, okay? These are not Atlanteans. Is that what they're called? People from Atlanta? Atlanteans? That sounds right.
I'll tell you where the people from
I
from
mean,
Atlantis are. They're in Salinas,
you can
dog,
go
and
through
they're
you
all
can throw
4'5". That's where the people of Atlantis went. But you're talking about Atlanta.
I'm not talking about the Watkins.
You're
I'm talking
talking
about
about
the
Georgia.
Atlanteans.
You're talking about Georgia. Sorry, brother. I thought I just
These aren't the Angelinos or the New Yorkers. This is definitely the motherland. And hey, You know, we all come from there. That's why they call it the motherland. Or no,
I was born here. This is my motherland.
is it? Man, I didn't like that whole. Can we delete the last 10 second, 30
I
seconds?
think we've run our course, Joe.
Shit. Is this live? Aw, damn
Mommy,
it.
can I take that back?
uh,
Oh, Sam. Damn it.
can't we all just get along? Sorry. No,
Well,
but I think that's all. I think that's it, guys.
we'll be back next Tuesday.
Oh, Daniel wanted you got Daniel, not Danny. Daniel from Latino Free Minds, our sister podcast. Um, he sent me a message. Please follow us on X. Please follow us on YouTube. Drop some comments and some thoughts. You know, if there's certain things that you guys want us to talk about on DMU, if there's certain things that you guys want the guys to talk about on LFM, any of the lead podcasts, please let us know. I mean, you know, we are new. We just finished our first season of Don't Mind Us, okay, and we want to come back for syndication. Uh, uh,
Shout out to the West Africans that are going to make that happen.
But more importantly, tomorrow we do have the gubernatorial candidate on, Daniel Mercury. You know, if there's things that you want our team on over at Latino Free Minds to ask Daniel Mercury, also California Movement. Shout out California Movement. Also follow them on Instagram. If there's questions that you want them to ask Daniel specifically, then please send us a message, whether that's on Instagram, whether you want to just add a comment on YouTube or X, any of the socials. We're also on Rumble. We're everywhere. So let us know. Okay. Um, we'll leave you with that. We'll part. I say God bless you. What do you say, Christian? Like,
What do I say? I say, God bless America.
God bless. Definitely God bless America. And
And shout out
hey,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
don't forget, let my friends stay.
Let my friends say, dude.